The little engines are busy clearing their railway from leaves and broken branches. Peter, Sam, and Scarlowy often work together. One day, Scarlowy helped Peter Sam to the water tower. Peter Sam was feeling much better after his long drink. But the freight cars were bored. "Let's break away," they said. "Their loads are heavy and their couplings are old." And one snapped. "Faster, faster," they said. A sign read, "Slow speed bends and ravine ahead." But the silly trucks ignored it. Then it was too late. Peter Sam arrived at the scene of this disaster. His driver sighed. "This is our fault. We didn't secure them properly. We have to get help to get them out." Sir Topham had to be very annoyed. And he was. "You will work in the yard until I can trust you again, Peter Sam." Duncan was delighted with Peter Sam's dilemma. "Fancy not securing your freight trucks on a hill. They'll come back to spook you and your special funnel." Woo! "And who's to say you're not afraid of ghosts?" snapped Scarlowy. "Ghosts? The things that go bump in the night? Rubbish! I'll tell you a story that'll make your funnel quiver." Long time ago, a little engine was returning home. It was a misty, moonlit night. Suddenly, the engine lost control and plunged over the side into the swamps below. Never found again. But many workmen say on the misty moonlit night they can see the engine trying to go home, but he never reaches the other side. "So what do you think of that, Duncan?" "Rubbish," said Duncan. "Never mind him, Peter Sam. He'd be really frightened if he saw a ghost." This gave Peter Sam's driver an idea. "Let's plan a trick on Duncan." The next day, they spoke to Duncan's driver, who agreed. "Let's do it tonight," they said. Duncan had to take coal carts to slate mines and bring them back. Duncan's driver decided it was part of the plan to cross the old iron bridge. Haunted bridge? Rubbish! It's as tame as a pet rabbit. But all the same, he kept thinking about Rusty's ghost story. When dusk came to leave. "If we don't go now, Scarlowy will take my favorite place in the sheds." "We have to collect our cars first," his driver replied. They could see the plan was working because Duncan was nervous. When night fell, he set off. The mist was rising on the old iron bridge. Duncan whistled, and the sound echoed everywhere. Then, ahead, he saw flickering lights. His driver knew they were only insects shining bright under the night light. But to Duncan, they looked like an engine. Secretly, his driver threw a rock from the cab into the ravine below. "It's the ghost! Take me back! Take me back, please!" When Duncan returned to the safety of the shed, he closed his eyes tightly. "Spooked are you, Duncan?" laughed his driver. "No, I'm asleep," and Duncan refused to open his eyes. He did though, but when his driver thought he wasn't looking, just to make sure that he's still there,